We go through hardships, but those hardships will never last forever. We go through dark times, those dark times will never last forever. We go through tribulations, those tribulations will never last forever. Every time we go through a dark tunnel, God makes sure at the end of the tunnel there is the light. Now, chapter 19, John the Beloved comes to talk about things on the brighter side. You know, chapter 18 is all about negative punishment, judgment, people mourning over the fall of this woman, United States. Chapter 19 is all about positive things. See, the problem, if we keep on hearing negative things all the time, we will lose hope. God will never let us always go through negativity. We go through hardships, but those hardships will never last forever. We go through dark times, those dark times will never last forever. We go through tribulations, those tribulations will never last forever. Every time we go through a dark tunnel, God makes sure at the end of the tunnel there is the light. Every time we go through some rough seas, God makes sure that you reach the shores of peace. Every time you're fallen, God will make sure He will put you back on your feet, because God will never ever let you lose hope, for after every trial there is comfort. There is comfort. So since chapter 18 is all negative, losing hope, chapter 19, God brings it to give you hope and make you see things in a positive way. Chapter 19, John the Beloved says, "Come, I show you the bride of Christ." So he's showing us the bride of Christ in chapter 19. And when we hear the word bride, automatically we associate that with happiness, joy, laughter, singing, dancing, jumping. Everybody's happy. Have you ever been to a wedding and you sat there grumpy, sad, crying? No, you go there, it's a happy occasion, because the bride and the groom make that moment a very joyous and happy one for everyone present there. So now, chapter 18 is the woman here in chapter 18 is the harlot. In chapter 19, the woman is the holy one. The woman in chapter 18 is the harlot, the adulterous woman, but the woman in chapter 19 is the holy one, the bride of Christ.